From Star Wars to Stoic philosophy, Anakin Skywalker's fall warns of emotional attachment's dangers. Imagine risking everything for love, as Anakin did for Padme. What if our deepest fears come true? Anakin's fear of loss resonates with many, leading us to great lengths to keep loved ones close. This isn't just a distant tale. It mirrors a universal human struggle found in Stoicism today. Exploring human attachment and loss, we delve into Stoicism's teachings, revealing practical steps for detachment. Stay with us for a concise guide to navigating the complex terrain of relationships and emotions. Principle number 1. Take a break from social media. Envision your mind as a calm lake. Now, picture social media as raindrops constantly disturbing its surface. These droplets are the endless updates, notifications, and comparisons that infiltrate our peace. Stoicism, a philosophy thriving long before the digital age, still offers timeless wisdom for managing such disturbances. Seneca, who pondered life's brevity, would likely see social media as one of modern life's many unnecessary distractions. He wisely noted, "Life is long if you know how to use it." This detachment step is about reclaiming our time and attention, about choosing where to focus our precious energy. In the world of social media, our attention is the commodity everyone wants. By stepping back, we're not just avoiding a digital deluge. We're giving our minds the space to breathe, to think, to be. It's akin to closing the curtains on a bustling street outside your window. The noise, the hustle, the constant movement, it's all still there. But for a moment, it's not your concern. You're in your quiet room with space to reflect, to understand, to grow. This break from social media isn't an act of escape, but an exercise in self-care. It's about discerning what enriches us and what drains us. As you take this break, observe the change in your mental landscape. Do you feel calmer, more present, and more aware of your thoughts and feelings? This awareness is the heart of Stoicism, understanding what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. It's about recognizing that while we cannot stop the rain, we can choose to step under a shelter and enjoy the sound of the droplets without getting drenched. Taking a break from social media in today's world might feel like stepping off a fast-moving train. It's quiet, still, but in this stillness lies clarity. As you embark on this social media hiatus, remember Seneca's words and use this time wisely. Read a book, take a walk, write in a journal. Engage in activities that nourish your soul, not just pass the time. This break is your time to reconnect with yourself. It's your moment to remember who you are in the quiet, away from the crowd. Principle number 2. Take a break from that person. Sometimes the smart move is to create some distance, not to leave a gap, but to gain clarity. Imagine being at a lively party with loud music and people talking, and in the midst of it, you're trying to catch a friend's whisper. Tough, right? That's what it feels like when we're too close to a person or situation. Our emotions, like the party noise, drown out clear thinking. Stepping back is like leaving the party for a quieter space where you can think and hear clearly. Seneca, with his deep understanding, once said, "As often as you wander, return to yourself." This isn't just about physical space, it's about mental and emotional space too. When emotions cloud our view, stepping back lets us observe them, like watching clouds drift across the sky, understanding they're separate from us. This isn't about being cold. It's a way to observe the situation and our reactions objectively. It's about seeing the bigger picture, not just the immediate situation. To do this today, you don't need a villa in the countryside like the ancient Stoics. It can be as simple as turning off your phone for an hour, taking a walk, or sitting quietly in a room. The goal is to find a space where your thoughts aren't drowned out by the constant buzz of life. It's in these quiet moments that we find the strength to make decisions not based on immediate emotions, but on reasoned thought and inner wisdom. This step back is your power move, your space to breathe and see beyond the fog of the immediate. Principle number 3. Set boundaries for your emotions. Controlling our emotional landscape is like steering a ship through a storm. The waves represent our feelings, strong and sometimes overwhelming. Stoicism doesn't tell us to avoid these waves, but to navigate them wisely. It's about knowing when to let the waves guide us and when to steer our ship firmly. Feelings are natural, yet without limits. They can divert us from our chosen path. The trick is to experience these waves without letting them overturn our boat. Epictetus, understanding the human soul, reminds us that we're troubled not by things but by our perspective on them. This outlook is crucial for setting emotional boundaries. It's like having a gatekeeper in our minds, acknowledging our feelings but not letting them take over our inner peace. For instance, when anger knocks, we recognize it and understand its cause, but don't let it control our actions. It's about conversing with our emotions, understanding their place, and gently guiding them where they don't overshadow our reason. Practically, setting limits could mean giving yourself a time limit to feel a certain way. Say, for the next hour, I'll allow myself to feel upset about this, and then I'll focus on solutions. It's not about denying feelings but managing their influence. It's a balancing act, like a tightrope walker, acknowledging the height but focusing on the rope. By doing this, we honor our feelings without becoming their slaves. We feel, understand, and then gently guide ourselves back to a place of balance and rationality. This process isn't about suppression, it's about moderation, like adding just the right amount of sugar to your tea, enough to taste, but not so much that it overwhelms. Principle number 4. Carefully consider the potential outcomes of distancing yourself. When you face the choice of detachment, take a moment to look down each path. Stoicism isn't about impulsive decisions. It's about thoughtful consideration. Imagine each road as a possible future, each turn with a different result. What lies down the path of distancing? Will it bring peace, growth, and a stronger sense of self? Or will it leave a trail of regret and missed opportunities? This foresight isn't about predicting the future with certainty. It's about preparing for it with wisdom. Marcus Aurelius, a man who balanced the weight of an empire, once mused, "Look back over the past with its changing empires that rose and fell, and you can foresee the future too." His words echo the Stoic practice of reflecting on past experiences to inform future decisions. Think about times you've distanced yourself before. What were the outcomes? Did the space bring clarity and peace, or did it lead to isolation and regret? Use these reflections as a guide, a way to learn from the past, to navigate the future. Finally, consider the impact of your decision on others. Stoicism teaches us to balance our needs with the greater good. In detaching, are you fostering your growth and contributing positively to the lives of others, or are you potentially causing harm or misunderstanding? This step isn't just about self-interest, it's about harmonizing your well-being with the world around you. It's like being mindful of your footsteps in a garden, ensuring they nurture growth rather than trample the flowers. Detachment in the Stoic sense is an act of wisdom, a carefully weighed decision that considers not only the self, but the interconnected web of relationships in which we all exist. Principle number 5. Think about the logic of distancing yourself. Choosing to distance yourself from someone isn't a rash decision. It's a careful process echoing the rationality and virtue Stoicism values. Picture your life as a journey on a boat. The people in your life are like the winds and currents. Some help you sail smoothly, while others might lead you into choppy waters. Here's where you, as the captain, need to decide which winds to harness and which storms to avoid. This decision isn't about avoidance. It's about steering your life in a direction that aligns with your values and well-being. Epictetus, a Stoic who transformed his life from slavery to wisdom, often stressed the importance of choosing associations that align with our inner freedom. His life teaches us a valuable lesson. Not all who enter our lives bring light. Some cast shadows that can dim our own shine. Reflect on your relationships as if they were mirrors. What do they reflect back to you? Joy, growth and understanding, or doubt, discomfort and dismay? Choosing to distance is not an act of abandonment. It's a deliberate choice towards self-preservation and moral integrity. Stoicism isn't about cold logic. It's about warm wisdom. It asks us to consider, does this person add to my life like a harmonious melody, or disrupt it like a discordant note? As you ponder this, remember the words of Epictetus. We are not disturbed by what happens to us, but by our thoughts about what happens. It's not just about the person, but your perception of their impact on your life. Are they a chapter in your story that encourages your growth, or a footnote that distracts from your journey? Ultimately, the decision to distance yourself is about creating a life story that you're proud to narrate. It's about being true to yourself, your values, and your journey. Stoicism teaches us to embrace relationships that enrich our narrative and gently let go of those that don't. It's about crafting a life where every person and experience is a deliberate, thoughtful addition to the tapestry of your existence. Principle number 6. Talk to someone you can trust. When the world feels like a jigsaw puzzle and you're struggling to fit the pieces together, it's time to reach out. Stoicism, while it champions inner strength, also values the power of connection. Talking to someone with trust is like finding an anchor in choppy seas. It's not about offloading our problems, but about gaining clarity and perspective. Think of it as having a co-navigator in the journey of life, someone who helps you map out the terrain when your own compass feels a bit off. Seneca, with his deep understanding of human nature, recognized the power of shared wisdom. He compared a friend to a mirror, reflecting back not just our image, but our innermost truths. This reflection isn't just about seeing ourselves clearly, it's about understanding our path. When you open up to someone, you're not just sharing words, you're inviting them into your inner world, offering a glimpse of your thoughts and emotions. This sharing creates a space of mutual understanding and support, where insights are exchanged, not just sympathies. Choose your confidant wisely, someone who embodies the values you aspire towards. This person becomes your sounding board, helping you navigate through your thoughts and feelings. They don't have to fix your problems. Sometimes just having them listen is enough. Their presence is a reminder that you're not alone on this journey. As you share your thoughts, you might find pieces of wisdom in their responses, little nuggets of truth that help you see things differently. Stoicism teaches us that life's challenges are best met with a calm mind and a supportive community. Your chosen confidant is part of this community, a testament to the idea that strength often comes from togetherness. Remember, detaching from a person or situation doesn't mean detaching from all human connections. In fact, it's these very connections that provide the strength and perspective needed to navigate life's complex tapestry. Your conversations with this trusted individual are more than just chats. They are bridges to understanding, pathways to clarity, and anchors in the ever-changing seas of life. Principle number 7. Concentrate intentionally on your basic needs. In this final stride on the path of detachment, turn your attention inward to the core of your being. Here lies the essence of Stoicism, focusing on what truly matters for your inner growth and well-being. It's about stripping away the non-essential, the noise, the fluff, and honing in on what nourishes your soul. This isn't about material needs, it's far deeper. It's about emotional sustenance, moral integrity, and personal growth. Think of your life as a garden. What does it need to thrive? Sunlight, water, care. These are the essentials. Similarly, identify what is essential for your emotional and spiritual growth and focus on nurturing these aspects. Epictetus, born into hardship, understood the importance of focusing on what truly matters. His teachings highlight the power of discernment, separating the wheat from the chaff in our lives. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Apply this wisdom to your emotional landscape. It's about knowing what you need to feel fulfilled, stable, and at peace. It's recognizing that sometimes less is more in a world of endless choices and distractions. It's about finding contentment in simplicity and depth. Practically, this means taking time to reflect on what brings you genuine happiness and peace. Is it quiet time alone, meaningful conversations with friends, or engaging in a hobby? Identify these core needs and make them a priority. It's like packing for a journey. Bring only what is essential, what adds value to your journey. This deliberate focus helps in detaching from the unnecessary people and situations that don't align with your fundamental needs. By entering your life around these needs, you create a foundation of stability and contentment. This isn't a one-time task, but an ongoing process, a constant return to what truly matters. As you journey through life, keep revisiting your fundamental needs, adjusting and realigning as you grow and evolve. Your focus is your guiding compass, navigating life with clarity and purpose. Intentional living embodies stoicism, purpose, wisdom, and inner peace. Disengaging from complexities offers Stoic insights. Step back, reflect, set boundaries, and prioritize core needs. Stoicism teaches that detachment fosters serenity, not emotional numbness. Amid human connections, Stoic virtues inspire a life rich in virtue, wisdom, and emotional fortitude. Share your thoughts and preferences in the comments. Like, subscribe, share, and ring the bell for more Stoic wisdom.